Hi everyone, welcome to today's session on QuickBooks. Today's session, I'll be taking us on how to create inventory items in QuickBooks. But before I continue, if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly do so and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our videos. All right, so now to create inventory items in QuickBooks, the first thing you would want to do is to be sure if the inventory module is activated. All right, to do that, you would go to edit. So when you go to edit, you click on the last word, which is preferences, and when you click on preferences, this dialog box will appear. So on this dialog box, we have accounting, bills, calendar, checking, desktop view, finance chart, general, integrated applications, items and inventory, jobs and estimates, etc., etc., etc. All right. So because I want to work on items and inventory, right? So I'm going to click on items and inventory. When I click on items and inventory, you can see right here I have my preferences and I have company preferences. So what I want to click on now is company preferences. So once you click on company preferences, a list of options will display. The first option is inventory and purchase orders are active. So there are small boxes beside it. All right, so the first box, if I tick this box, if I tick it, it means I have activated this module. That is, I can now make use of inventory items on this company. All right. So there are other boxes there that says when the quantity I want to sell exceeds the quantity on hand, let there be a prompting. That is, if I tick this box, right, whenever we want to make sales and the quantity that we have available is lesser than what we need to sell, the system is going to warn us that we don't have enough to sell. All right, so once I tick this first box, it means I have activated the inventory module in this QuickBooks company. All right, the same as every other promptings there. So once I'm done with this, the next thing I want to do is to click on OK, right? Is to click on OK. So once you click on OK, it's going to tell you that QuickBooks will close all windows that have been opened, all right? And after we have done this, it's just to go to Home. You return back to the Home. So once you go back to the Home, now you can now go ahead to begin to create your inventory items, all right? To do this, there are two approaches to it. The first approach is right on the chart that I have here. I have some icons here. You can see there's purchase order, there's receive inventory, there's enter bills, there's sales order, there's accept credit, enter bills against, there's QuickBooks financing, there's chart of account, inventory, and there's items and services. So it is on this item and services that I'm going to click on. So once you click on items and services, if there are existing inventory items on this system, right, it's going to display. So right here, I can see Don Simon. Okay, this is for a company that most likely operates in the purchase and sales of red wines, spirits, etc. Okay, so I can see Don Simon, I can see Lambra. So we just have only two inventory items here. So now for me to create more inventory items, just scroll down. Can you see? Right underneath, I have item, I have activities, I have report, I have Excel, I have attach. All right. So this item, once you click on item, you are going to see list of options. You see option of creating a new inventory item, or to edit existing item, to duplicate an item, to delete an item, or to make an item inactive. There are other options that you can also work on. So, but right now we want to create new inventory item, right? So I'm going to click on new. So once you click on new, this dialog box will appear as well. All right. And the first thing you would need to do is to select what type of inventory is it. You see, we have different kinds of inventory, different companies with what they regard as inventory, right? So for a company that manufacture, should we put it, okay, so for a company that manufactures let's say for a bakery that they bake cake, they bake sausages, they bake different kind of finished product, right? They purchase flour, as raw material. All right, so to them flour is a raw material. Okay, but after they must have finished baking whatever they have come up with, either a cake or fish pie or egg roll or whatever it is, sandwich, those become their inventory. But for the company that engage in this purchase and sale of this flour, which to this baking company is a raw material, then this flour to the company that is purchasing and selling the flour is an inventory item. So that explains that inventory items differ from company to company. What I regard as an inventory item in my company might not be an inventory item in your company. But for the sake of this company that we are working on, all right, so this is like a wine company where they purchase and sell wine. All right, so we are going to select the type of inventory. So the first option we have here is service. This is not a service item, right? This is not a service item. A service item cannot be quantified, all right, but can be qualified. We have inventory parts. So we are going to select inventory parts. Why? Because this inventory that we want to create is an inventory part. It is like a stock item. That is, it can be quantified. We purchase them basically because we want to resell. All right. So I'm going to just select inventory parts. So once you select inventory parts, the next thing is to enter the name of the item or the number of the item. All right. So let's say I want to create a red wine. Let me call it Remy Martin. All right, Remy Martin. Okay, so Remy Martin falls under the category of either red wine or I can't, but it's a stock item. So I've created it. So the next thing is to select, is it a sub item? So in some companies, right, some items can be sub item. For example, in a building and construction company where they deal in the sales of tiles, building materials, and um, interiors. All right. So we can classify this item as either, for example, if it is a building material company, all right, we can say we have a main account of building material, another main account of tiles, and another main account of interiors. So every other inventory items that are being created or are being purchased will fall under those main inventory accounts. For this case, I don't intend to use it for any sub item or not. So what the next thing I'm going to do is to look for the units of measurement. So when you are creating inventory items, you need to be able to specify that what units of measurement do I want to allocate to this inventory item. So if you click on this enable unit of measurement, we have single units of measurement per item, and we have multiple units of measurement per item. Obviously, this is a single unit of measurements, right? Because they are just in quantity and not in other forms. So I'm just going to click on this and I click on OK or next, right? So once I select this single unit and I'll click on next, it's going to give me the list of different kinds of single units of measurements. Is it a countable one? E.g., is it in the box? Is it in cases? Is it in dozens? It's going to give me another option. We have length. Under this length, it could be inch, it could be foot, it could be yard, it could be meter, right? Under the next one, we have weight. Is it ounce? Is it pound? Is it kilogram? Etc. If it's a volume item, right? That is liquid item. Is it in quart? Is it in gallon? Is it in cubic yard? Is it in liter? Etc. If it's an area, all right, we can choose square foot, acre, square meter, etc. Or if we're dealing with time measurement, you can select either minutes, hour, or day. Then we can select others. So, but for the sake of this, I'm going to select countable item. Countable item. Countable item. I'm going to click on next. So once you click on next, it's going to ask you, do you want it to be each? Do you want it to be paired? Do you want to be in dozen or others? All right, so I'm going to just click on each and click on finish. So once I click on each and finish, it means I have assigned countable units of measurement to Remy Martin. All right. So the next thing is description on purchase transaction. That is not very significant, but then it's only trying to explain that, okay, whenever we are raising invoice on this item, okay, what should be the description on it? To save time, just put Remy Martin. Remy Martin, the same name on the item, just copy it and put it there, and that would just be fine. So the next important is the cost of sales. The cost of sales, if you observe, has appeared automatically because at every point in time that we purchase this item, it must be linked to a cost account. All right, it must be linked to a cost account. So that is a cost of sales account. So the cost of sales account is what should be selected here in case it does not appear on its own. The next account that we should link this inventory to is what? Is an income account. An income account, that is, whenever we make sales of this inventory item, which account do we want to record the income, the inflow from the sales of this item? So right here, I'm going to select on an income account and I'm going to choose sales, right? Because sales right here is an income account. So after I have done that, the next thing is to select an asset account, and it has to be an inventory asset. So automatically it has chosen the inventory assets for me, all right, which is an other current asset. So in summary, right, when you are creating inventory items in QuickBooks, in Sage, in Tally, or any other accounting software, it is important that you link the inventory item to three important accounts. The first one is the cost of sales, right? The next one is the income account, and the other one is the inventory account. I'm going to explain the functions of these three accounts. The inventory account, whenever we purchase inventory account has to be increased. So it simply means that whenever we purchase Remy Martin, we expect that this inventory account will be increased, that is, will be debited, right? Okay, and whenever we want to make sales of this particular inventory, Remy Martin, the cost of sales account would be recognized. That is, it's going to pick the cost of this item at first, all right? Then also when the sales is now being made, that is, the sales that we are making, remember that the profit has been added to it. It should be recorded in an income account, which is the sales account. So that is why at any point in time that you are creating inventory item in QuickBooks, you need to link it up to three important accounts, which are the cost of sales, the inventory account, and the sales or income account. So after we must have done that, the next thing is, what is the cost of these products, right? How much? How much are you buying one of these products? Okay, so there are two ways to do this. It is either we create it now, we enter the cost of the product now, or when we are at the point of purchasing, we enter the cost of the product. Even if we put a cost of a product now, right, still at the point of recording the purchase, the cost might change because at the point of purchase prices are not fixed, right? They varies every now and then. So for this sake, I'm going to choose Remy Martin. I don't know the current price, but let's put 125,000. All right, so 125,000 per each, per one. All right, that's the cost of this Remy Martin. And if I also want to put the selling price, okay, if I decide to sell this Remy Martin at a cost of 150,000, okay, okay, should we make this 100,000? We purchased at 100,000, that's the cost of purchase. Now we want to sell at 150,000. That is a 50% markup. Is that fine? All right. So after we must have done this, let's look at other options that we have. We have other points. We have maximum stock level. We have stock on hand. We have total value as of this date. So when you see reorder points, so we are the minimum stock level. When we talk about minimum stock level is that level that stock or inventory is not expected to go below. All right, it is not expected to go below, because if inventories go below that level, a series of havoc might happen. We might lose company, we might lose customers, we might run out of stock. And remember, when we run out of stock, when a customer comes to request for such kind of inventory, we'll end up telling them that we don't have. And once we don't make sales, it means our sales is reducing. Okay? And if this continues for a period of time, we are on the verge of staying out of business. So that is what minimum stock level is all about. So you can create a minimum stock level. That is, for this Remy Martins that we are creating, what is that level that I don't want this stock to go below? That is, if I create a minimum stock level of 20 units, right? It means whenever this stock item or inventory item gets to 20, there's going to be a prompting. There's going to be a message, right? That you are on a minimum stock level. So there is need for you to do what? To replenish. There is need for you to replenish this stock item so that you don't run out of stock and so that you don't lose customers at the point of sales. That's for minimum stock level. Now, for maximum stock level is explained as that level that inventory or stock is not expected to go above, right? Is not expected to go above, because if inventory goes above that level, a series of havoc can happen. The first one is that it might be open to thefts. Number two, it can lead to wastage. Number three, it can lead to spoilage, and we might not have the capacity. Our warehouse might not be big enough to take the extra stock, all right, above the maximum stock level. So at every point in time that you are creating your inventory item, it is advisable that you take into consideration minimum stock level and maximum stock level. For example, if I say that the maximum stock level of this should be 1,000, all right, at every point in time that our stock or inventory of Remy Martin gets to 1,000, there will be a message, there will be a prompting, there will be a warning that this is the maximum stock level, right? And before you choose your maximum stock level, you have taken into consideration several factors, such as the space you have in your warehouse, all right, and the risk of theft. And for you to now place a maximum stock level, it means that when there is a prompting on it, you have to take it very seriously. Otherwise, anything can happen to your inventories. So that's for maximum stock level. So subsequently, as we keep buying and selling, anytime you log on to this Remy Martin, you will see quantity on hand and the value of it. Quantity on hand and the value of it. This total value is the same value that will be recorded in the statement of financial position. That is the value of the closing inventory at cost price at that particular point in time. So, but right now, I don't want to choose a maximum stock level and I don't want to choose a minimum stock level, all right? Because I need to evaluate some factors before arriving at minimum stock level and maximum stock level. So once I'm done with this process, the next thing to do is to click on OK. So once you click on OK, it's going to ask you um, um, if this stock already exists on the system. It's going to ask you, do you want to replace it? Because this particular stock exists on the system. We can't have two different stock with the same name, right? There has to be a difference. It's either we differentiate it using the item ID or not. So I've clicked on OK and it has saved as an inventory parts item. So this is the easy peasy process of creating inventory item, all right, in QuickBooks. All right. Thank you so much, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video.